get the.
What about your background?
The phone.
What's happening? What's happening?
Yes.
Are we ready for this thing, y'all? Mad. Everyone got their TVs turned down and shit.
Oh
Yeah, I'm just putting mine down now.
Oh man, I can't wait. Put my phone on silent.
You lot got them, man.
Mad.
United.
United, yeah.
Yeah, man can't have.
Pyro, I can't lie. This gonna be one game me and you're gonna be watching on the same side, bro.
This is gonna be good, man. So wow. All right, let's do the intro and that. Has it started already?
No, they're gonna kick off in a minute, though.
All right, let's do this. Bra. Who there? Intro.
Hey man, your father's stupid for a wise man. For know it all like yourself, you should have known better, should have covered our tracks. Hey man, your father's stupid for a wise man. Go ahead and try me, go ahead and try me, go ahead and try me, go ahead and try me.
Lilywhite, double bass,
Yo, don't trip. Blessings, everyone. Thanks for locking in. We are about to experience the Europa League Cup Final, and we're doing the watch-along. Don't trip, we're doing the watch-along. Here I am Trimmer, and I am here to host until JR arrives. I'd like to also introduce our illustrious co-hosts. We've got Cairo to my right.
Yes, big up. Don't trip.
And then we've also got Buckstar with us as well. Our Guna, badman lyricist, artist, music artist. If you didn't know, sure. What are you telling me, bro? What are you saying? You good? Is everyone good?
Oh,
Yeah, man. All good, bro. All good.
Yeah.
I cannot wait. I just
don't know which way this one's gonna go personally, because they're both as bad as each other. So who knows? But being a Gooner, I'd rather United.
I think I'll put it out there now. I'll put it out there now. I genuinely think that it's difficult though. It's so difficult to call it. But I think it's United. Do we have predictions? Do you have any predictions?
Yeah, I was thinking about this earlier. I think Spurs will score first. I'll be honest. I think Spurs, it'll be someone like Brendan Rodgers if he's starting. I don't know if he started. I can't see. I think he has. But Spurs will score first. I think United will go on to win it 2-1.
Brendan Rodgers, you know.
We're saying Brendan Johnson. Listen, they might have done better with Brendan Rodgers on the pitch this season. You never know. Brendan Johnson. Sorry, he's playing. So I reckon he gets the first goal, and I think United go on to win it 2-1.
Okay. I see 3 goals for me. I don't know what the second score will be. It might be like a 2. I think because obviously both teams have got leaky defenses. Pause. So I reckon.
It's scammed him.
It started already. All right. Well, commentate, man. Well, go on. Let's go. What you seeing? Tell me what you see.
What am I seeing? I've seen people get scammed.
What'd you see?
Tottenham have a corner. We're 2 minutes in. Tottenham have a corner.
Yeah.
United aren't good from corners. I know that. So this will be interesting.
I'm a little bit ahead, I think. For once, I'm ahead of everyone.
All I can see is a bloody crowd. It's bloody fast.
I'll tell you who's going to be the difference.
Yeah.
Onana. If Onana has a nightmare,
sure.
United will lose.
You're right. If Onana's on crud today, if he's on crud, I say Man United win.
Yeah, same here.
I genuinely
I think the important player is Maguire today.
Maguire, that's a shout.
Yeah.
I think Maguire's the important player today. Because I think he's gonna show up games before, like the Euros and the World Cups and stuff. So I think if he plays well and we can drag them lot with him, it'll be all right.
Yeah, it'll be important from set pieces and that as well.
Yeah, and defensively, they've been shaky this season, but when they have their full strength.
Speaking of which, they have a corner, by the way, United.
Oh, there you go. Superman.
I've got some disrespectful people that actually play in FIFA and saying that it's a live watch-along, bro. Live game, and it's actually FIFA.
Yeah.
Disrespect.
Corner, see? He's being a threat. Harry Maguire's being a threat from the set pieces. I don't really think Spurs have someone to match him aerially either.
They don't.
They have Romero.
Oh boy. Oh, go on, Bruno.
What happened?
Unlucky. Yeah, Spurs give it away cheaply in their own box. Bruno Fernandes got on the ball, took it past the player, took it past another one, had a shot, but it got blocked.
Okay.
I never thought I'd in my life hear them words come out my mouth about Go and Bruno, you know.
That's it. Well, that's what it is, isn't it? That's the different dynamics of now that we're doing all of this, it's gonna be a totally different thing, especially as a neutral and that. And actually doing that watch-alongs and everything as well. So it's pretty dope. We got someone in the comments. We got Tiny Godfather in the comments. Good evening. Will you be joining us today, my brother?
Good evening.
Also, I wanted to shout out JR and also Renz as well, our other co-hosts. So hopefully we'll either see them or they will contribute at some point during the game as well. So yeah.
United looking a lot better on the ball at the moment.
But
United a lot better on the ball.
Man, United have players that have played some big games. So
that's true.
Like
Casemiro being one of them.
Champions League winner. Casemiro's a Champions League. Maguire's played in the Euro final very recently. So I don't really think Spurs have that side of it yet.
They got a World Cup winner in Romero.
They got a World Cup winner in Romero. That's about it, though.
That's about it.
Yeah, I think United and Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw scored in the Euro final, didn't he?
Oh, good tackle.
So they've got
very good tackle, Casemiro.
They've got players with experience.
If I'm a defender, I'm winding up Richarlison because he can't keep his temper in check. I'll be winding him up all game.
Check.
Yeah, good tackle from Casemiro there.
Yeah.
Message from Tiny Godfather. We'll try to get to the second half. Casemiro is it because he got to the final that he is now actually getting $500,000?
No,
he has to win it.
Has to win it.
They need to go to Champions League.
He's playing for 500k a week. Yes.
Paying for 500k, I'll be playing out of my skin.
What?
Believe that.
Listen.
You know, and you know what? It looks like he's been saving all his performances for the Europa League as well.
Have you noticed that he hasn't been injured as well? He's had a really good. Not that I want him to, but He's had a really good season as far as his health and that.
Yeah, being available. Yeah, because he knew that 500k is coming, man.
Not Casemiro. I'm talking about Bruno.
Oh, Bruno. Yeah.
Yeah, because you said
What,
that he
being
was
injured this season?
Yeah, he hasn't been injured much.
Bruno, I don't
Hasn't he
remember
played almost every game?
dotted him injury record. He has a very. I don't remember him ever having any like big injuries since he's been at United. To be honest, maybe one. We've missed a few games, but he's usually available quite often.
Yeah,
Which is obviously what you want from your star players. You want them to be available.
telling
So
you.
that's one thing they got on their side.
Question for Tottenham is not having people like Maddison, Son. I saw Bentancur's out as well. Is that going to affect them in this game? No, it's Kulusevski. Sorry, he's out, isn't he?
He would have made a huge difference because he just don't stop. He's relentless, that player. I think he's I thought he was a good buy for Spurs.
Yeah, it fits their profile. I think Spurs have like a weird situation. Sometimes they try to look to attract the best players, but sometimes you have to just recognize that you're Spurs, innit? The big players ain't coming there, so you just gotta be realistic.
The only big player I've ever seen Tottenham get in my lifetime is two. Actually, I'll say three. Gary Lineker, Paul Gascoigne, and Jurgen Klinsmann. Look how long ago that was.
Flipping hell. What are you talking? You telling me they ain't had better players than that?
Who have they signed with bigger names than that?
They bought.
I don't think about that. That's all.
There is nobody else. They don't attract big players, man.
This does it count that they signed Gareth Bell?
No. They signed him as a fullback.
Obviously,
they signed him as a fullback. Yeah, they can develop players, but they can't attract big names. Yeah. They can't do it.
Modric is good players, but they haven't.
They
want big play. Yeah, they're stepping stone club.
Strange.
Like if you look at
they progress.
If you look at United, I mean, going out and getting Varane when they did, and going out and getting this player, that United can do it. Chelsea can do it. We went out and we got Ozil. We can do it. Aubameyang, we can do it. Liverpool can go and get Torres or Suarez. Tottenham ain't got that kind of pool, bro. I'm sorry. They just don't have that kind of pool.
The whole Mateus Tell thing was like, it's kind of like you waited for it to be last minute. I don't want to go there. It's like,
Listen, United got lucky there.
What happened?
United got lucky there. Tottenham had 2 shots blocked just now.
Mm-mm.
And that was a bad, silly foul given away by, who's that? Is that Casemiro?
Ooh.
There's a clever free kick to win by Richarlison. He just backed into Casemiro.
What time are you on?
Oh, no, it's not Casemiro. It's, what's his name? Oh, it's just gone again. It wasn't Casemiro, but the camera's just changed again. Oh, that was a good shot there. Trying to see who it was. Number 22. Couldn't see who it was.
Yeah.
And then there was another one follow up from that. Is he number 22? Yeah. I told you, bro. He's going to score first for them, you know. I just got a feeling. He's their top goal scorer. 17 goals, all competitions.
That's tight. Someone got turned down. Someone got turned the telly down. Otherwise, they'll get locked off.
Is that me?
Don't know. Whoever's volume's up.
Mine's mad low, man.
Ooh.
Has to be off.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, it must have been me, yeah.
Both teams look shaky.
They will. It's about 25 minutes for everyone to settle in.
Who's under more pressure to win it, do you think?
United.
I would say that.
Yeah, I tell you what, I don't know who, but who's pressure, but whoever loses this game, that is like almost the end of the world.
Oh my
Because
days! They don't
you ain't
they
got
don't know
no
the cooking
good.
that's coming. They don't know the cooking that's coming.
Forget the cooking. You both had horrible seasons.
Yeah.
Oh, they're getting cooked, bro. I'm
But
not gonna forget that. They're getting
yeah,
cooked,
but
bro. I'm telling you
not
now.
only that, but think about it like transfer strategy. No one ain't coming to you now. So look at you as a proposition
Oh,
because you're in the Champions League.
I've just thought of something.
Yeah.
Do I want Spurs to go and win it? Because how can they sack Postecoglou if he gets some Champions League? They'll have to keep. They can't really sack him, can they? Surely. I don't know if I'd rather have them win it and let them keep Postecoglou, man.
Mm.
Well, that's what United did last time with Ten Hag and won the FA Cup, and then they kept him for 6 more months. And now they
Yeah.
look where they
And then they
are
got Bruno.
in the table. Oh man, no, I don't know, man. I don't know, but we have a league in the dumps. Like it's gonna take a lot for them to rebuild. Like for example, if you're Spurs and there's been talk of Christian Romero wanting to leave, the one player with obviously the
Heard that
World
as
Cup
well.
final that won, not even just the final. The
Yeah.
one player with experience of big moments, and he's looking to leave. If you get Champions League football, you might be able to convince him to stay.
Stay.
You get what I'm saying? And
Mm.
that means you can like give him some help and be like, look, we're gonna help you out, man. Please don't come on. But if he goes, yeah, cool, we've had a bad season, I'm out, I'm going Atletico wherever I'm going. We just said that Tottenham can't sign big names.
They can't. They'll have to look at other Premier League clubs. Who can they get? I don't see who they're bringing in.
Yeah, they got to be smart. That's what I'm saying. That's what I think. His transfer strategy is a bit confused because they go and sign like certain players that they think are going to be so sick, and they're just not.
Yeah.
When
Corner to Man
the
United, by the
ones
way.
that actually do all right. Like look at their team now. Solanke they got from a lower team in the league. Brennan Johnson they got him from Nottingham Forest. Like go and get buys like that can help you. Players that are looking to hit the heights, get to the next level. Don't go
But
and
then
buy someone that's.
Then they get Spursy and end up
regressing.
finishing below those two clubs you mentioned. Who would have thought it, eh?
I'm not being funny. They can't really finish any lower than what? There's only 20 teams in the league, so I don't know where they
Go
are
on,
now.
United.
16th.
Oh. Oh.
Dodgy.
Oh, I thought I was in.
I'm telling
You lot are making bare noises, bro.
Important today.
Oh, that was a
Set
goal.
pieces are
I
gonna
thought it
be
was in.
important. Yeah, the corner, Man United with the corner. Into it doesn't push it very far.
Yeah.
Ahmad, right? He's a baller, you know.
And smashes it across the box.
Oh, that
It's
is
one of those
close.
ones, anyone gets a tap on it and it goes in, but it just flashes across anyone.
That was close. That was, yeah.
Yeah, danger.
Good evening.
I'm telling you, these set pieces. Hey, whoa, what's that shirt doing here?
He couldn't help it. He couldn't help it.
What shirt are you wearing? You wear a football top?
I got my
You wear a football top?
He got a work top. That is
But they still
coaching
have
top.
football top.
Yeah, no. Bro.
I wear this. This is drip anyway. So I can wear it whenever. Drip.
Did Ahmad just have an opportunity?
Yeah, Ahmad. Yeah, it was close, very close.
Let's try and keep on top of it.
We did. We both talked about it, man. Both me and Cara were just talking about it, man.
Since I've been watching this right now,
what you saying?
see
Tiny,
the intensity, and I like it. So I'm at minute. I'm at 17 minutes 52.
17 minutes 52. Okay.
Are you gonna have to come off the call,
so
bro? You're ahead of me now.
He don't like
I was ahead of everybody.
He has to be in front. Pause.
Pause. You're about 20 seconds ahead.
That's not bad.
That's what happened last
Okay.
time. Them men were getting excited and I knew what was going on. Pause.
All right, I'm gonna have to delay my reactions by 20 seconds. I'm gonna have to be like,
Now just commentate. We're good.
"Oh, my
No, man.
Just pretend VAR's coming, innit? Don't celebrate it.
Oh man, that's so frustrating. How many goals have you
Bruno
watched?
just got blitzed.
Poor fellow.
So without like saying where I am in the game, what I've seen is it's quite intense. People are fighting for it, and I like those kind of finals. Right?
Yeah,
It's not
spicy.
cagey. It's not like people like waiting for the person to come out so
It's
they can
not
do that.
cagey.
They're setting the traps. They're really going for it. It can't go that way the whole game because you won't be able to keep up that intensity. But so far, what I'm seeing is people like the involvement of Dorgu, the wing backs. So that's Ahmad Diallo on one side, Dorgu on the other side. Seem to be the real outlets for Man U.
No foul.
But Tottenham,
Okay, interesting.
they're giving it a go. They're taking shots when they can. But looking at the bench, Man United do have a bit of people on there to back them up. Ugarte, Darlow.
It's more like a Premier League game than a European game, this.
So it bloody should.
I like it.
Yeah.
From a neutral
like
The
perspective.
intensity is high.
Yeah.
Is it me or does this pitch look massive, by the way?
Where is it? Where's the final again?
Bilbao.
It's in Bilbao.
Why Bilbao won, they would have been playing at home.
Boy.
Imagine
At
that.
home.
They flopped. They flopped.
Yeah.
No way. Imagine like it was at Anfield and you're in the semi-finals. You have a chance. There's no way. Liverpool are winning.
No way.
No way.
They got that red card, didn't it? The red card, and then that was done early. First leg.
They lost in the first game. I'm not having that. They like Man United were just more dominant and more aggressive. They tried to be more technical, and they just got bullied. And I think that's the difference between the English teams and other teams. Like you can see that the English teams physically can dominate teams. But technically, in the final third, that's where the technique really matters, right? So if you're just smashing it in the final third, it doesn't help as much as being able to whip it top bins or place it. And that's where you can see teams can get far with that. But if we look at the Champions League as an example, the team in the final, Inter, you saw what they did to Barcelona. Much more physical. Barcelona much more technical, but they just couldn't handle the presence of Inter and their intensity. So we'll see what happens in this game.
Yeah. On that point as well, JR, the thing is very interesting because there's a team from England that will obviously now be in the Europa League, usually get there. And I think that's going to be an interesting battle that they're going to have in Europe for Crystal Palace because a lot of teams aren't going to know what to do
or how to play against them.
How to play against them, or when they're clipping the ball up to Mateta, and you got these European centre backs that are not used to that type of physical play.
Slow.
The technical players like Eze just floating in around with the composure. Teams might.
Let's not forget the fan base as well. Their fan base, for me. I think they've got Palace best fan base in the league. They don't stop from minute one to the end. They just sing. They got the drums. It's like a European atmosphere, and I think teams coming and playing there, that's going to play a part as well, man. Like I rate their fans, bro. So I think they got good fans, Palace.
European, you got these mad European teams from here, there, and everywhere going to park. That's if they don't know about that type of pressure.
They don't
Yeah.
know about the Croydon. They don't know about the Croydon fan base, bro. They don't know about that.
They get it. They don't know about that. They see us.
Yeah. They'll be like, they've never heard of that place in their life. They're like, Chris Palace? It's like, what is
Thinking
that?
it's nice.
When they go, when they
Yeah.
get East Croydon and that, and they're seeing trams and that, they're thinking, "Rose."
And then they take a wrong turn and end up in West Croydon and start
Boy.
some nonsense and wish they never.
They'll be like, yes, excuse me, do you know where this place is? Oh, you're not from around there, yeah? All right, come around the corner. Walk around the corner. Let me show you. Let me show you, little fan.
That one, isn't it?
Yeah. But that means also like
Yeah,
Box
all of
Park is
that.
going to be ram. Box Park going to be ram.
Oh,
That's where all them fans are going to be.
That's true.
It's going to be crazy.
I'm looking at
Do you know what I did?
Rival Thailand and wondering, is he going to do something today? Because
he might be. This might be the game for him to come alive. Who knows?
Yeah. I mean, he scored a pen in Man United's FA Cup final, isn't it? No, actually in Coventry when they beat Coventry and
My man said Coventry.
Yeah, and Anthony, they stepped up. They had to step up.
Yeah.
Might be their time to shine.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, I think another thing that might play a part in this is discipline. Discipline as in, do you make red card challenges? People like Romero, Mickey van der Ven, those players, especially Romero, that are renowned for getting yellow cards, probably in everyone's acca for him to get a yellow card. But that discipline will make a difference because keeping 11 people on the pitch, massive difference.
Yeah, definitely. We were saying before, sorry, just before you come on, we were saying Onana, his performance is going to have a big say because he can drop a clanger, but he can have some good games as well. If he has a good game today, I think United will definitely win it.
Yeah, but the thing is Vicario has a few clangers in him as well, so there's an opportunity there as long as someone's there to take it.
Yeah, the nerves, everything. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, and Man United have a lot of experience in them that they have players that have played in like finals or played in high intensity, high pressure games.
In general.
Yeah, whereas Tottenham don't have that experience. They've got a couple of players.
Yeah.
But generally, throughout the team, they don't have it. Like Romero, obviously, he's won the World Cup with Argentina.
Yeah.
But, Mickey van der Ven, Pedro Porro, he wasn't in the Spanish squad. Prior to that, Udogi, I don't think he was in the squad when Italy played England. So
great player,
I don't think he's there. And then who else they got? Brennan Johnson? Absolutely not.
Wow.
And
written off.
I mean, they've got Son, who's played like he's been instrumental
internationally.
Yeah, internationally he's been instrumental. He was there when they were last time in the Champions League final.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's got that experience. Bentancur, Uruguayan. Yeah, he's been around. He's been about. But oh wow. Okay. I'm a bit ahead of you lot. Let's see what happens. They've got a corner. Tottenham.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that as well.
Okay, cool. It's looks like it's an outswinger. Looks like it's Pedro Porro over it. He whips it in. Oh, bit of a kerfuffle, heads it back in. Who's going to win that? Cleared nicely. Oh, it's come back in, and there's a break for Man United. It's cleared up. It's got all the way back down to Vicario. He doesn't look that comfortable kicking. Like, I just don't trust him with his kicks, which is a bit random. But yeah, it's good. I think I'm seeing Diallo really impacting this game, throwing himself about. You'd forget that he's missed a couple of months through injury. He's been showing some good energy, showing some good physical presence. Good. Oh, Diallo again on the ball, taking on. Oh, he's done him. He's whipped it in. Blocked by Tottenham. Excellent clearance there. Oh, someone's injured. But Diallo is looking like the person to unlock this team.
Okay.
There is no one else looking lively like he is. He's turning his doggy inside and out. He looks fired up. Someone is now injured. Romero's down injured. Oh, elbow to the face from Højlund. It was a mistake, though. It was a mistake. You could see it wasn't that. But, you know, in the Prem, it might be given. It was a mistake, though.
Did they give so the foul was given?
No, so it was in the area. It was in the box. It was an elbow to the face. It was just a coming together after a clearance from Tottenham.
Yeah.
Now Man United took the throw in after the clearance, and now they're just in possession.
Cool.
What a great header, won by Mazraoui. Bruno Fernandes has been relatively quiet in this game. I don't know if that's just been tactically because they've marked him out again, or he's just been quiet. The central midfield of Tottenham are working really hard, it looks like. Diallo again bursting down there for cross though, but he's the outlet. I don't know how long he'll be able to do that, but he's been the outlet. He's been the one that's really taken any chance to do 1v1 and get across in the box. They are loading up the box. Højlund's joining the box. Dogu's tucking in so he can meet any of loose balls. They do really well, but the delivery's not been great.
Oh. Tiny said Ahmad's been roasting that right back.
Yeah, he's absolutely roasting him.
He's a bad boy player.
He's a left back, a doggy.
Oh, is it? He's quite a good player. Well, he started the season pretty well.
He's good. He's good. After he had an injury, he's not been the same, and that happens with a lot of players.
It's happened a lot this season.
Yeah, it did not return in the same way. But it's a great run from Udogie there. No foul. That is very controversial. I feel like he should have got that foul. He's rolling around a bit at the moment. I think he'll get up.
Theatrics.
He will get up. He's rolling around. He's on the pitch. He's not won the foul, and he's got back up. He's got back up. So, yeah, they can. Oh, he's gone back down. He's gone back down. Still on the pitch.
He's injured. That sounds like injury. Tiny said Højlund needs to make the runs missing by a few steps. Yeah,
he does actually catch him. But no one's going to see that. VAR are not going to look at that because it wasn't a yellow card or red card offence. It was just got past him in the knee. He's probably got quite a sore leg, so it looks like a dead leg.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, we talk about Hoyland, but in this game, I've not seen Solanke do anything. Like, if anything, I've seen Richarlison get more opportunities than Solanke. The
I thought
16-year-old
Solanke was going to do so much better for them than he has.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, Arsenal linked with Solanke, and I thought, I don't want him because even though he scored some goals in the Prem, he scored it from Bournemouth, and you look at his track record, it's a bit up and down. It's not consistent. So we need a forward that is consistent, and I was like, nah, I'm not too sure about him. But at Tottenham, he could do a job because they will constantly be attacking. That's not a foul. They pull him back. He's lucky. He went away with it. Adogi carried on.
Yeah.
Even though he was peeled back by Diallo. Oh, a foul has been given. I wonder if the referee will pull it up for another yellow card because he was pulling him. I was getting away. So that will be stopping a goal scoring opportunity, but from the edge of the halfway line. But the referee's calming it down and he's not giving anything. I think he just wants to speak to Diallo. Yeah, he's just going to speak to Diallo. He's not going to do anything. Tottenham are protesting, saying, "Come on, man!" Oh, he's got a yellow. He's got a yellow. First yellow, I think that is. It makes sense.
Was that for the shirt pull?
It was shirt pull. It was for the shirt pull. Yeah, it was too obvious. And he put that was a real shirt pull there. Proper shirt pull. If you're gonna do it properly. So Tottenham have a free kick on their left side. Got a right-footed player with an in-swinger coming to swing the football in. Good line by Man United. And they've got one man in the wall. It looks like they could square the ball. If I was Tottenham, you could square the ball to reverse the pass or take a shot. Referee sorting out some handbags in the middle. Actually, they don't have anyone on the pitch that can shoot. I wouldn't do that. Standing over the free kick. Whips the ball in. It's poor. Oh, someone gets there first. Yeah, it was a real poor free kick. Waste of a set piece. Waste, man. Waste. Oh. Johnson is on the ball. Good cross in, actually. Solanke gets there first, but he handballs it. Dead baller.
It's probably one of the most wasteful free kicks I've ever seen. It's poor.
It's so poor. I've got to rate Harry Maguire though, because this is that Harry Maguire appreciation. Like the way that people talked about him for the last few years. But this guy is showing why you need a Harry Maguire. And there aren't that many Harry Maguires out there. He's Mr. Consistent.
I won't go that far. You're forgetting this. They're 16th in the league, mate. Nah, sorry.
Yeah, but that's a whole team.
Do you think that Harry Maguire is the reason? Harry Maguire is not the reason they're 16th, right?
Not.
He plays around. When you look at people
Harry Maguire is part of the reason he plays for United. What do you mean? They're all responsible.
But that's like saying Bruno Fernandes is the reason they're 16th in the league. He's not the reason.
You know what?
Right?
Look back in the last 2 seasons and look at the team in 16th and tell me that a defender they've got is what everyone needs. No,
but I'm not talking about everyone. I'm talking about Maguire, right? Because Maguire in that back three, right, looks like a leader. He dominates. He organizes it. He's the one that is making sure everyone's in place. He isn't as
I'm not disagreeing with that.
He isn't as
cool.
Fair enough.
You're going
not disagreeing with that.
Yeah. So, and what I'm saying is when it comes to just being a leader, doing what he does best and doing it really well, brilliant. Does Maguire have a mistake in him? Yes, he does.
Absolutely.
Is he as agile as we really want him to do? No, right? But Is he a consistent 7 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10 performance? Yes, 100%. Will he step up in big moments and finish headers, make clearances? Yes, 100%. And that's what I mean. I don't think he's an elite defender, but he's Mr. Consistent. And there
You
are
just said everyone needs a Harry Maguire. I don't agree with that.
Cool.
Don't agree with that. I think he's good.
Defender.
He's good for United. No, he's got too many mistakes in him. Too many mistakes in him. So for me, no, I wouldn't want him.
In his prime anymore. I think.
All right. Do you know how I always look at it? Hold on. Let me say that. I always look at it. What other Big Six side would he walk into the back line?
No Big Six.
He ain't walking in Liverpool's.
Because we
ain't walking in ours.
We
He ain't walking in City.
That's why.
Hold on. Let me land, man. Let me land. He ain't walking in our back four. He's not walking in Liverpool's. He's not walking in City's. I don't even know if he walks in Chelsea's.
I think he would.
I don't even know if he walks in Tottenham's with Romero and Van der Ven.
He would.
Do you think Tottenham would swap Maguire for Romero tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm sure that they even inquired about him before.
Yeah,
Ahmad has a shot. Right now, the thing is like Maguire is that defender that just knows how to do the basics of defending. He knows how to do that. He knows how to do that very well. He's not rash. He's not likely to give away, unnecessary fouls and unnecessary penalties and those things. Not saying he won't do it, but he's not likely to do it. Whereas Romero is, he's a Otamendi regen, right? But like Otamendi, he's just over the top, like unnecessarily.
Tiny said Mags.
Nah.
Tiny said Mags is decent. He doesn't have mistakes. He has a spell of making what?
He doesn't have mistakes. He had a spell where he made loads of mistakes, but the last 2 seasons he's been consistent, and that's what I agree with.
I've seen man pass the ball to the byline before. I've seen him pass the ball to the byline. I've seen De Gea in goal go to roll the ball out and then realize that it's Maguire and stop and go to the other side and roll it out over there.
Oh, Lord.
Don't do what the FA do and the English media and overhype a player who's not as good as you're saying he is.
Okay.
I'm not absolutely overhyping it at all, right? I'm saying he's Mr. Consistent. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he's an elite defender, as I said. Yeah. He's a player that you need a consistent defender that's always going to be able to always going to be able to show up when you need him to. The reason why you can't win Premier Leagues with Maguire is because the next level requires you to have some ability on the ball.
He won the Premier League.
What's that?
We're not talking about him winning the Premier League. We're talking the fact that his team's in 16th. He's not even top half. No, sorry.
Oh.
You can't rate a player like that.
Brennan Johnson 1-0 to Tottenham.
He said Brennan Johnson will score first.
Who did I say was scoring first?
Mistake. Let me have a look. Okay. It was a wicked cross that came in. We thought someone flicked it. No one got there, and Brennan Johnson got there first. Onana made a save, but it looked like he couldn't keep it out. Let me have a look at the replay. You lot should be catching up now.
Yeah, it's a goal.
Bentancur.
That was my prediction. I said that Brennan Johnson will score first. United will get 2 goals.
Brennan Johnson. Oh, he messed up the knee slide.
Oh, it's out on the wing. Great running. Right. Turns it around, gives it back to the wing, whips it, in swinging cross, gets on the end of it. Actually, Onana does make the first save. It's the follow-up that Brennan Johnson does. He makes the first save. That's poor.
Where was Mr. Consistent, eh?
It might be.
But it's Maguire's side as well. It's Maguire's side. The guy you were just telling me. He just let it go past him.
How can you talk? How can you let Maguire?
I'm watching Maguire. He just let the ball go past him. Come on, man. Get something on it.
The ball go past him.
Look at it. Come on, man.
The ball's too ahead of him. Do you know what? You can't say
he's not even goal side.
He's
not even goal side of his man.
He is goal side of the man.
He's not. He's not.
He's marking Solanke, not Brennan Johnson. It's Luke Shaw that had the problem.
I'm saying the ball went in on his side, and he's not goal side. He's standing next to Solanke. Yeah, that ain't goal side, bro. That ain't goal side, bro.
Okay, if you wanna say what you say about Mr. if you want to say about Mr. Maguire, that's fine. But the reality, it wasn't his player that got free, right? You can't beat everything. You can't beat everything, and this is almost to the same point. Maguire can do his job to some extent, but it requires everyone else to do the job, and that's the reason why Man United are where they are, right? It's just like if Saliba doesn't do his job, Kirill needs to, and vice versa. Someone needs to be there covering you all the time, and Luke Shaw didn't do that efficiently. I don't know as well if the keeper could have done a bit better. Like, obviously, he's reacting very close, very quickly. It must have been about 3-4 yards out, and the ball's whipped in really quick. So you kind of give it the benefit of doubt. The ball does actually bounce off of Luke Shaw's arm to go back towards. Bruno Fernandes just had a chance. Great pass by Casemiro, but blocked by Mickey van der Ven. So we can give the benefit of the doubt, but the reality is defending is a thing we do. Defense is a unit and not an individual. And Man United have not been doing that good enough as a team.
No, I got lucky.
Evening, lads. Evening.
What's happening?
Evening.
Not much. Just trying to figure out
What is
So far, it's Tottenham are winning. And not Brendan Rodgers. Fucking hell. Yes. Tiny said, "Sure, not Mags."
Exactly.
The responsibility.
There you go. Spotlight on you, Shaw. We watch it again.
it's an own goal, isn't it? That's what it's come up as.
Yeah, that's what I think it's come up.
Sure, own goal.
Yeah.
I didn't say there weren't other people who were responsible, but I saw the ball bounce. I saw the ball bounce past Harry Maguire.
So again, right?
It came off Shaw's chest.
2 years ago.
A friend, the man, asked me.
Bro, Mason Mount, he's on the pitch. Man.
Yeah.
That
Mason
is
Mount.
awful.
Wouldn't you be pissed like Luke Shaw and Mason Mount just play the final? I'd be mad.
He
if
played
I was a
all
Man U.
season, and these guys that have played none.
But do you know what? Luke Shaw he's the man. Luke Shaw comes back for a semi-final and a final. That's his thing. I'm not going to play nothing, no part. And then I'll come back for the semi-final and final.
Now, this is all about mentality now. It's really very much about mentality. Who's going to hold their nerve, right? Because
how far
we're what I can see, about 30 seconds until the halftime done, including injury time. Tottenham fans are celebrating already, but it's still another 45 minutes. It's still
this is the quietest I've heard Man United fans in a long while still.
It's another big 45 minutes. Oh, great turn with Richarlison. He's becoming Brazilian again. He whips it in, and the ball's just hit a bit
terrible. A bit.
Becoming Brazilian again,
and it goes off for a throw. Richarlison, right? Not Richardson.
Oh, damn. Oh, man.
That actually wasn't a bad ball in by Richarlison, to be fair. There's just nobody there.
Boy, well.
Oh, man. What's the minutes? What we got?
It's half time.
Half time.
Half time. Boy.
Oh, man.
United will get 2 goals second half. Watch.
Maybe.
I've been right
This
so
shows how
far.
good Anarim is. It's actually going to show how good he is and that.
Do you
They've
know
got
what?
one goal already, bro. What are you talking about?
They're unbeaten all season, isn't it? So I don't believe that they're gonna lose, isn't it?
Nah, should be able to. That would be the most ironic situation, going all the way unbeaten and then get a conking
No,
right,
but
right at the last minute.
that
You know when I've seen that happen before? Do you know when I've seen that happen before?
Where?
That happened to us in the Champions League 06. We didn't even concede a goal all the way to the final and then lost. It happens sometimes, man.
It happened
But
to
you know what's mad?
Holland in the World Cup.
Yeah.
And when Spain won it, they won all their games up until the final against Spain. And they lost.
You know what's mad as well? Tottenham haven't had a shot on target. And imagine they win the game
And they're winning.
without having a shot on target.
That'd be the
That is
oh
mad.
man.
That is mad. Like, Man United have had 2 shots on target. All right. They've had 5 shots in total and 63% possession. Right. Yeah. And Tottenham have 37% possession. All right. Now I've seen that it's been changed back. Actually, I think it's been given to Brennan Johnson. Actually.
Okay.
So now I'm just checking it. It's been changed from OG to Brennan Johnson. So that would equate to a shot on target.
Sure. Has to be.
It looked like his goal.
It doesn't necessarily mean a shot, does it?
Yeah,
I'm just asking. Okay,
but it's got to be on target though. If he took
it looked like Brennan Johnson's goal.
So if you
like
dribble the ball into the goal, like, and I'm just asking, like, if you dribble the ball into the goal, is that a shot as well?
I don't know.
I
don't actually know. You know, if you
Well,
dribble in, I don't know.
It's a touch. If it comes off, if you were to dribble the ball into the goal, then
because normally people tap,
it's
like,
a shot on target.
I've never.
That's like saying if you deflect the ball and it hits the target, it's still a shot on target.
That's a good question.
Yeah, but
imagine
the
not
thing is,
shooting
shot,
and it says a shot on target. You have to shoot. Wow, the Tiny, bro. Tiny, what is gonna happen? What's the score? What's your predicted score, brother? Tiny, put in the comments. You have to shoot for it to be a shot. I don't know if that's true. We don't know if that's true.
No, it's because I said the opposite. He says the opposite, innit? He can't be seen to agree with me on anything.
It's a shame, to be honest, though, that we've got this watch-along going on with no Man United fans or Tottenham fans.
Don't worry, man.
Man said if you dribble the ball, hold on. What does it say? I'm just putting it in the comments now. I know. Sure. What's the other one before that? Hold on. This is a bare comment. If you dribble the ball, it will not be classed as a shot. Okay, man went chat GPT.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah, I thought so.
I do know. What did he say? I do know it's true. I've seen it before. Come. Oh, all right. Well, let's take a quick break, 2 minutes or something like that. I'll just do a quick intro. 1 second.
A quick break to
what? You fought as stupid for a wise man. For know it all like yourself. You should have known better. Should have covered our tracks. Hey man, you fought as stupid for a wise man. Go ahead and try me. Go ahead and try me. Go ahead and try me. Go ahead and try me.
Lilywhite, double best, recap.
Hey man, you fought as stupid
He touched the ball when the ball is going.
Yeah.
He touched it later, innit?
Yeah.
Take the ball.
Just waiting for everyone to return. Wow. Imagine that. 1-0 to Tottenham. I have no idea where this is actually going to go. Can't tell. Can't make it. So, yeah, JR, what are your thoughts, my bro? Do you think that Tottenham are going to be able to actually hold this 1-0?
I mean, the problem is Tottenham are known for bottling it, right? They are known for bottling it. So I don't know if they'll be able to do it. And Man United this season, they've shown they can come back in these moments. So I don't know. It depends who really. Again, most games are won by who shows up, right? It's not just about who's better, who shows up. So I think we'll be able to tell that in the first 10 minutes of the half, who settles into the game and who shows up. At the moment, Tottenham are a bet more likely just because their attacking team, the attack has more cutting edge. Like, apart from Diallo, no one is offering any threat for Man United. Like, nobody.
That's all. No Bruno, no.
Nothing. No Bruno, no Højlund, no Mason Mount, no Casemiro, like nothing. So
no, that's not entirely true though. The first half of the first half, United had chances. They did.
Okay.
Second half of the first half, Tottenham had chances and then took one. That's been the difference.
So they've had 2 shots, right? 2 shots that were like on target. Tottenham have forwards, right? That they're not always great, but they can show up. Like whether it's a Richarlison, you know, the semi-fake Brazilian guy. We've got the old school Bournemouth legend, right? Solanke, and you've got Brennan Johnson, who shows up in some moments and has done well in Europa, especially. And then you've even got Son on the bench, right? So you've got some players that are like, do you know what? They can do something. If I was to say who can do something for Man U, it's Bruno and Diallo. Everyone else, I have no faith in. So that's why I'm just like, you know what? I'm not too sure. But what we would say is, I just heard an interesting stat that Tottenham, since they beat Man United in the league, have not kept a clean sheet.
Oh wow!
other than Europa, but they've not kept a clean sheet. So that means that they are leaking goals left, right, and centre. So if they
I think United can do something second half. I do. Not even because it's Tottenham or whatever. It's more. I look at United. It got brought up earlier. United have got players who have been there and done it, and they've got those kind of players in the team. And when the going gets tough, who can turn up and do something? And you're right. It's about moments. Bruno has moments, and Casemiro even has moments. It could happen. I'm predicting a 2-1 United. I actually predicted Brennan Johnson at first goal scorer as well. Shame I'm not a gambling man, innit?
They're gone, Rens.
When the going gets tough.
The South get going.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, did Man United have that in them?
Okay. Well, if we look at the stats are a bit crazy because obviously you got Man United have had 63% over Spurs' overall possession, which is
possession.
It doesn't really mean anything, but it kind of does. And I just want to know, what does that mean? Does it just mean because obviously you guys can see the game, I can't see it. So does
depends where you have in that possession. You know what I mean? Everyone can pass the ball at the back. It's where you have that possession. I don't think United have had it enough in the right places, if I'm being honest.
Anana, apart from the goal, Anana hasn't had any saves. You've got 4 fouls, Man United's 4 fouls to Tottenham's 12. We've got two Man United corners to Tottenham's 4. So,
do you know what? Sometimes the fouls can be telling. Does that mean Tottenham want it more? That they're willing to take more risks and stuff like that?
Wow.
Yeah, it seems so.
I definitely think Tottenham want it more. I think there's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about it that Tottenham want this trophy more than Man United.
Yeah, because even if you look at the defensive stats, you've got total tackles. Tottenham have got 5. Man United have got 13. So tackles 1. Tottenham's got 3, and United have got 7. Fouls 12 over 4 defensive ones anyway. Total clearance is 13 over Man United's 20. Yeah, it looks like it's. I wish I could watch this game, man. It's so frustrating. I can't lie. Oh well, it eel what it eel.
I'm just looking through the stats, and they've only won their European games.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like,
United or Tottenham?
nobody, both.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Because
Both.
I swear Tottenham's lost 21 games.
In the Prem.
Mad.
Yeah.
Oh my days. Mad.
It's the most, bro. That's more than half their games, bro. That's mad.
Do you know what they showed earlier? Who was it? I'm trying to remember who it was. I sent it a post earlier. There was a team that got relegated a few years ago. Basically finished the season on the same points as Tottenham and United are now, and got relegated. Like, I think both these sides are lucky that the three teams that went down were that bad.
That's why they say 40 points is the marker, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no one ever thought that no one ever thought
It'll be
that
this bad.
that's
bad.
bad.
It's epic.
Do you know what? It's the loser of this game is the biggest loser of the season.
Well,
a cooking is coming for somebody. Somebody's getting cooked after this.
It's what I said in the description.
Man United started strong. They've had the first
Someone's in a bottle.
What did you say?
See, the Man United have started strong. They've had their first chance.
Yeah, that was over by Hoyland, didn't it?
Yeah, Foster Hoyland, but it's Hoyland.
You know what? Do you think United should have got rid of Rashford? He's looked all right for Villa.
No.
Where are they replacing his goals?
The thing is they're not. Like, I think the problem is the reality we face, and I believe this. Many problems are just about money, and those will be like, oh, that's a serious foul. Is that another person in the book? Okay, so Tottenham had their first player in the book because of a foul in Hoyland, Mickey van der Ven. Tottenham going to hold their nerve. Man United have started with a bit of vim, and it means that actually they've won the ball in a wide area, a bit far from the goal, but it's a good place for a delivery, a set piece. So it's on the right. So Man United are lining up. Bruno Fernandes is standing over it, but only about 4 minutes in, and it's a nice place for Bruno to whip the ball in. They're set up on the edge of the 18-yard box, which is a very dangerous area because the space is an area where that is not a great cross. Loops up, headed out. They're slow to get out.
What is that ref called for?
It's called for an offside, I believe.
Harry Maguire.
Romero's going between Harry Maguire. They're standing up. Oh, okay.
They're hugging each other.
They're hugging. Isn't that cute? But yeah, Romero said something really nice to him, I'm sure, because he looks very serious. But yeah, I think personally that that this you need moments, right? You need moments. Like, you don't always need to be amazing, especially in Europe. You need a player to just show up in a moment, and Rashford's that kind of player. Like, he doesn't always play great. Like, doesn't always play great.
I think he would have been well up for this game.
Yeah, he would have.
With having some more silverware, like, I think he would have definitely. And not that most players aren't like that, but I just think that he does have that. Out of all of the players that could have been on the pitch, he's one of those players that would have been able to make a difference. I think the same about Bruno as well. I think Son has it in him, but haven't seen much of Son since Harry Kane's left, to be fair.
But the other thing as well about Rashford, good challenge. The other thing about Rashford is when you look for players that have been there, done that, he is one of those players. He's been there he's won the Europa League already with them. He's been there with Man United. Like Casemiro's done it in the Champions League with Real Madrid, but he hasn't done it with Man United.
No.
Thing has done it. Bruno's been there. Luke Shaw's been there. Harry Maguire's been there. So those players, you just need as many of those players that have been there to settle it when you need to settle it, to step up when you need to step up.
Please. Let's make it a really good game. 1-1 would just make it mad spicy.
Yeah. And it depends on the time.
I think if Tottenham score another goal, Man United might lie down because they might not feel like they.
Do you know what?
No, I don't think so.
Man United,
they'll go gun ho. They'll go gun ho and lead it.
They've lost all the games to Spurs this season. They've played 3 times and they've lost 3 times: 4-3, 1-0, and 3-0. Like this game, you couldn't.
Did they play him in the cup?
Yeah, you couldn't.
Did they play him in the cup as well?
Bruno, looked like a good cover in there from.
So this is the 4th game of Man United versus Tottenham. And Man United's only scored in one of those games so far.
Boy, do you think they're a bogey team for United, or?
Well, considering where they are in the season, and we just said Tottenham have lost 21 games this season, but they're beating Man United 3.5 times so far.
Oh,
I think so.
The other thing as well is when we look at Man United and we look at actually their performance in the Premier League, it's been telling. Like they're not scoring as much in the Premier League. So it's not even just can you score against Tottenham? Can you score? Like if we look at their last 6 games, they lost to Chelsea 1-0, they lost to West Ham 2-0, they beat Athletic Bilbao 4-1, they lost to Brentford 4-3, right, which is the highest scoring game that they've lost this season. And then they beat Atletico Bilbao 3-0, and they drew 1-1 to Bournemouth. So they're not getting much goals. Like they're not able to find those goals. But the times they have been in Europa League. So maybe there is some hope.
The other thing to remember is that not long ago they beat City in a cup final. It can happen. You know what I mean? It's a one-off game.
Yeah, but that was with Ten Hag.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
Like,
Big Watchalong.
And you know, Ten Hag is like that experience, that knowledge, that understanding of the team. Like those things make a difference in those moments. He done really well. The way he set up the team, the way they performed was probably one of their best performances in the season as well. And everyone expected Man City to show up and slap them, and it wasn't that. It wasn't that. So, but you're looking at this team and you're thinking, I don't know. I don't really see it. And the problem is that you have with moments, and this is where it's different, is you can't rely on moments. Because a good team will set up and defend well, and you won't get those moments. So you have to have a pattern, you have to have a plan, you have a way of creating.
You need an identity. You need that identity, don't you? As a team, you do need that. So then have your moments.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Yeah.
At the final third, right? So your identity gets you to the final third. Like Pep Guardiola has famously once said, like, it's my job to get you to the final third. And then it's your job to use your ability to do the scoring, right? We need to look at how Man United are set up, and they're adjusting to this formation, and then you have a couple of moments. And I think what would help would be a bit of quality up front. But while you don't have that, how can you increase your chances of likelihood and success by the way you play? And I don't know. I don't know. We're waiting for Bruno. We're waiting for Diallo to do something. There is no clear understanding and pattern.
Yeah.
But Man United are dominating possession at the moment. I don't know if Tottenham, which is very un-Tottenham-like, you know Tottenham. That's how we are, mate. That's how we are, mate. We just keep going, mate. Right? being a bit patient. They are being patient, and that's a maturity we're seeing from Ange, because if he tried to do what he did against Chelsea, with 9 men in this scenario, you just be like, you're a fool. Eventually you'll be broken down. But I believe that if Tottenham do score again, or if Man United don't score before 65, 70 minutes, Man United are going for it, and they're going to be throwing on Garnacho. They're going to be throwing on who's the other guy they got? Xerxes.
Foul. That wasn't a foul.
Okay, soft.
Do you think if they go for it, they'll put Harry Maguire up front again?
Yeah.
I mean, last 5 minutes, definitely. You've seen his quality. He's gonna another foul.
Okay,
they're racking up the fouls. So this is where Tottenham need to be worried, because they've just got another yellow card. They've just got another yellow card. Richarlison's in the book. He's just a bit excited. Cuts across Mazwari. And this is where you could start to see that if you keep giving away chances like that, Man United could punish you. They
capitalize,
could. They could.
Yeah, it's facts. It's facts. It is facts. Casemiro, Maguire. Yeah, it's a problem. Mason Mount.
The referee's got to get a hold of it.
Oh my gosh! Woo!
Ooh.
That's fortunate.
That's a great cross. It was right in front of the goalkeeper. Euro tries to get a touch on it. I think his hair got in the way. No, it was just, he just didn't get it. Nope, didn't get it.
Oh, that was close.
It's close. Keeper makes a great save. Quite brave, because Euro's thrown himself towards there with his boot held high. But well done. Good clearance.
Does anybody rate Lenny Euro? I think he's good.
I think he's good. I think it's unfortunate
18.
he came with hype. He came with hype and didn't start well. He came with hype and didn't start well. I think that was the problem. But he looks decent.
Yeah.
All the talk is that he's meant to be like the next big thing, innit? Coming out of France, but pause. But I haven't seen enough of him personally. Pause.
But you have to realize as well that he's gone to Man United.
What excellent feat there.
How does he get to stand out as such? It's not like he can tell, like he can like boss people around and tell them where he thinks they should go.
Something.
He can only perform, and that's it. As far as it's going to take him at least 2-3 years before he gets to put his actual stamp or authority on any type of play that Man United decide. You know what I mean? Like I can't see it. But some of the stuff he does, and when I see him on the ball, and I think to myself, right, I can tell you're a baller. I can tell he's a baller.
What are you saying? That was a bad move for him to go United? You think he should have gone somewhere else?
No, I think it was a good move. I just don't know whether he should have gone into the first team yet.
Who else they got, man?
Move.
Yeah, true. Well, I can't say the horrible move, but I think he's a sick. I think he's a wicked player.
Where should he have gone then, Kyron? Like, what sort of club do you think he should have gone?
Yeah, but Euro move.
If he would have got there, I don't know if he would have got there. But if you're linked to Real Madrid, should just relax.
Oh yeah, he was. Yeah.
Look, now they got Dean Huijsen. That could have been you, bro.
That move was never going to happen.
You ain't got no Champions League.
That move is never going to happen because of ownership. Because of ownership,
could have said
right?
That thing was going.
No, I mean like because of ownership. Lenny Euro played for a team that was owned by the new owners. So you're going to take the best prospect from there to there. Yeah. You're not going to let him go to Real Madrid, right? No. That was always going to happen. And the reality is as well is what was happening is I think he was in his final year of his contract, and he wanted to say, "Nah, I don't want to sign a new contract because I want to go to Real Madrid the next year for free." And he's like, "Nah, you're going Man U." And the held up was about ownership, and you're in the same. Are you in the same competition with a team that's your owner owns, etc., etc. But then eventually they got it through. So of course you're going to get the best young prospect coming out of
So
France.
basically,
Rockstar.
so basically, he got kidnapped.
You got what?
You're right.
He's a hostage.
Say again?
That's what it feels like.
So basically, he's a hostage. Me.
No, but I think listen, you know there's players that you wish you had have got earlier. Like for example, before VVD went to Southampton, I'm pretty sure Liverpool wished they had got him for like 8 mil. You get what I'm saying? Instead of
pass.
instead of how
But
on the side.
that's
why
what
would he get many euros?
No, he needs to shoot straight away. You need to let that shot off. Tottenham are under a lot of pressure. They've only had one
Are
outlet
they?
so far. Now it's 2v2. It's 2v2. Is he laid it off? Is he gonna shoot? No, he slips up. No, it's terrible. Terrible.
Who's
terrible.
that?
The pass was bad. Solanke, waste man.
So they break.
I'm watching the break now.
Who was on 30 minutes? Yeah? Cram. Because that barely needs to come off.
That's too early.
Yeah, you look at it. Tottenham are sitting behind the ball and they just wait to break.
Solanke's first touch was shocking. Oh my! It's like he was running with weights on his ankles.
Yeah,
that was bad.
But he's not had to do anything all season or match. He's just running. He's not had to do anything, and this is where it's like he needs to get in the game. He had his chance. The pass was slightly behind him.
Oh, Ahmad.
Are you seeing the Ahmad chance? He needs to shoot, right? Got to shoot early.
Yeah,
I think
if
personally,
not the first one, definitely off the second touch.
I think personally, the first change for Tottenham might be Richarlison.
He's done nothing, man.
Yeah,
you need to come off.
He's on a yellow, but he's on a yellow.
Yeah, he's on a yellow. He's being aggressive.
Anyway.
You know, you need to just freshen it up. Son, come on.
And they've got
calm it down, and he takes one of those chances.
You needed
Euro. What's Euro?
Euro. Oh, Euro was moving mad. Right, Euro was moving like Romario. Romario. Moraro.
Oh, great. Good play. Good play.
You is a baller, bro.
Is he better than the youth from City that they just signed in? Like he exiled now? Because apparently he was meant to be top quality as well. Yeah.
Who? Which youth that City signed?
Kuzanov.
Bad. Don't talk about Kuzanov, bro.
Cosa Nostra.
Right. Gosh, man.
Whoa. Man played 2 games, made mistakes, and you ain't seen him again, bro. You ain't seen him again.
Yeah, I know.
Nah, he made a mistake in the Chelsea game. But I don't know, my Man City fan, my friend that's a Man City fan said he wasn't doing too bad. He made one mistake against Chelsea, then he had a couple of
Richarlison's down, yeah, that's it. He needs to come off.
Take him off.
Needs to come off.
Pants.
He's down.
His face is irritating.
His celebration's even worse, man. The pigeon man, innit?
Yeah.
It's a very rare occasion.
Thank goodness he don't score many goals because that celebration is awful.
Yeah. Condom man.
It's bad, isn't it? Like,
yeah. The other thing as well is they might look to change their central mid, but the problem is they don't have any centre mids.
Who don't?
Tottenham.
Yes, Tottenham. They do. Where's Bergvall?
He's injured.
Is he injured?
Yeah.
Ah, man. That's
injured. Right. The only person that they do have is Archie Gray, who's been playing centre back for them for the season, but he actually plays in central mid. So he's young, very young.
That's how
do you want to do that? And other than that, they don't have anyone else on the bench.
They might not have a choice then.
Exactly. They've got. What did you say?
Son's on his way.
Yeah.
Tiny said what? Tiny said Ahmad's got to slap that early.
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah, he's got to slap that on the floor, slap that.
And he said what? Oh, Richarlison's nose. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Oh man, let's not start the insults about facial
Stop all
features,
that.
okay?
I think it's because the time's ticking in it, so it's getting a bit tense.
This is
where you there?
Grown people. We do dad jokes and grown insults.
Yeah.
Yeah. Call him a jankro or something. You don't have to talk about his nose.
I don't know. I'm gonna be kind of petty if they don't win this game.
If you don't
United, do Tiny a favor and win this game.
Oh,
Do him a favor. He's been talking the most. He's been talking the most. He needs this win. Go on, United. Do it for Tiny.
Why did he do that? That was dumb.
Now we've got centre mids. They've got centre mids on yellows now. Tottenham are in a scenario that they don't need to be in. They're racking up the yellows. I don't know what that's for. It must be for
Suma did not need to do any of that. He was running to him with the yellow card.
Yeah, so now he's got a yellow card. Now you got the centre mid, when you have no other centre mids and you got a yellow card. You're gonna have to end up playing players out of position.
Oh my gosh, 1-1. Oh,
who is it?
Oh my gosh.
No way. How did he clear that off the line? How did he clear that off the line? I was sure that was going in.
No,
oh my days, what a header. Who made that header? Was it Harry Maguire?
I've not seen that yet.
In the net. Who made that header? An excellent header. Was it? Oh, it was Højlund, no? Oh my days! What a clearance from Mickey van der Ven.
Ping pong football.
That is irritating. I was hoping that 1-1 would make it very competitive.
I told you about that Vicaria guy. He's come out, he's fumbled it, he's crashed into his own player, right?
Oh, my man hit the ground. Jeez, yeah, that was a FUD.
Mickey van der Ven is still back up and about. He injured himself. The fastest defender, the fastest player in the Premier League.
I saw the clearance of the line.
Boy, I know.
So Xerxes and Garnacho are preparing to enter the pitch.
That is going to be a problem. Man United
It's about to get sticky, yo. It's about to get sticky, yo.
A problem.
Oh my.
I think
Tottenham need to get that fake Camavinga off the pitch, bro. He's awful.
Do you know what? They're winning. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. If they want to win by 90 minutes, get him off.
It's hanging on though.
Yeah, the thing is, why do you think it's so hard for them? They beat them easy. You know when you just say, "Oh, you know, I got to play my little brother again on FIFA." That's what Tottenham are looking like. Do you get one thing I'm sure of? Like, cool, we couldn't beat the 21 games in the Premier League, and we still got one left, possible 22. Yeah, but we can beat Man United. I'm sure that's how Spurs feel. And that's what Arsenal. I'm sure Spurs feel like that. Like, oh, light work. You know when man say light work, that's a light pack.
Man said light work, you know. Yeah, no. But you would go into those games quite confident. You wouldn't go in there overconfident because if you don't show up, then these teams can still beat you. But you'll be like, there's no reason we shouldn't beat them like we always do. What an interception there. Boro's on the ball, but you're isolated. Great. Looked like a great pass, intercepted by Euro.
Interception.
Cool. Got Sonner's on the ball. No, it's tackled. They fouled him, but they wave play on. No, it's been stopped. Now, the thing is, it is too erratic. If Tottenham want to win this, they need to calm down and put their foot on the ball, slow down the game. If Man United want to win this,
don't you think it's difficult for them to be able to do that? It's hard to have that mindset when you've lost 21 games. No matter what they've tried in the past, whatever they've tried in the past, it hasn't been successful. So for them to try and do something now, they're probably thinking the same thing, and they've got that defeat.
But the thing is they're losing games, right? Because they're too exposed in transition. But the point is that you are not playing your normal game like you've been doing normally.
Yeah.
Win a foul, you know, be smart. These players have played at in the Premier League for long enough to understand what that looks like. Some of them have played in other leagues to understand what it looks like. You're 20 minutes away from winning a game, yet alone winning a European Cup final. Yeah. Put your foot on the ball. You know, let them challenge you. Let them. You've got a few players on yellow cards. Let them give yellow cards. Frustrate them. These are things that players, you know, that have played in the game for 3-4 years could do. What a my day! Ghosted into the box. Great cross. Bruno Fernandes, who's a big game player, ghosted to the box. It was whipped into the area. I think my Mazwari. He is totally free. He needs to hit the target. If you see how much space he has, he could have used it. The ball actually ends up around his waist high, so he doesn't have to head the ball. He can volley it. I don't know if you'd have the time to control it or the angle was right to control it, but
he's a professional.
He needs to hit the target. As a minimum, he needs to hit the target. He'll be upset with him with that. But
Tiny thinks Spurs are likely to concede a goal. They better for his sake.
Well, they are. They concede all the time, but it's just whether Man United can capitalize on it, because you can see Man United have had chances.
Yeah,
they've been in those positions, but they've just not capitalized on it.
And I just add to that, who is it United scored against late on in this competition? Who was that again? Leon. So they can do it even if it's late on. You can't ever switch off when you play United in a knockout.
Absolute facts. Man United definitely have the ability to come back in this game.
Yeah, and the thing is Tottenham are great at good movement from Garnacho. Pedro Porro blocks the cross, and easy catch of Vicario, even though he's a bit of a butterfingers. Now, the problem with what Tottenham have done, what it looks like they've done, is they've got a lot of defenders on the bench, right? If it gets to about 80 minutes, they will bring on Ben Davies. They won't bring in Kevin Danso, who's quite experienced and a good defender. They'll lose the midfield, it looks like, but they'll just say, look, we're going to defend this league. And Nacho's on the ball. Oh, cuts inside. Excellent shot, down low.
Stepped it up. Man United have stepped up.
And Tottenham aren't ready for that type of pressure.
You can't keep just accepting people to attack you. You need to do something. Slow it down. Stem the flow of attack.
You know what, JR, yeah? You know what, JR? Sorry, just to add to what you're saying before, the score at the moment is good for Tottenham to have defenders on the bench, but if United score, having all them defenders on the bench ain't going to be the one.
Exactly.
They're gonna need someone to turn the game, and they're not going to have anyone to bring on.
Yeah, you can't.
Exactly. They don't have any attack on the bench. They do have attacking-minded.
Ahmad's good.
Ahmad, great player. That's where most of the danger's coming from. So on the bench, they've got Ben Davies, Jed Spence, Archie Gray, Damola Ajay. I don't know who that is. Oh, they got Matthias Tell. He's a game changer as well. They got Mikey Moore. He's on loan from Bayern.
Mikey Moore.
Option to buy. Oh, good block there. They got Jed Spence. They got Kevin Danso. They got Dane Scarlett, who's a young player. He's come through the academy. They are fighting.
Man. That was poor guy. Who was that? Son. That was terrible,
exactly.
man.
Tiny said that they need to play 4-2-4 or 3-3-4.
3-3-4.
Them spectacular formations.
Yes. Oh, great layoff.
That's a good tackle.
It's too soon for that.
Great interception.
It's an. Oh, wait, there is something there. Are they going to have a look at it? Or VR going to have a look at it? It was a challenge in the box. Let's have a look.
Wasn't
It
even
is
in the box.
outside the
Oh,
box.
that's a foul. That is a foul, though. That's a foul.
That is a foul. If VAR look at it, that comes up as a foul. It is outside the box.
Oh, they haven't given it. I think they played on.
If it's outside their box, they won't. They're only looking at penalties, aren't they? Or red cards or whatever. If it's outside the box, I'm sure they don't get involved.
That is.
I'm not sure how VAR works, in all honesty, but they played on.
But that run from Son is disappointing because he's an experienced player. He in those positions, he shouldn't be driving towards an area where he has a disadvantage. You should just be keeping the ball. You should be looking, can we build? Because all it's been attack versus defense. A couple of times Tottenham have managed to break out, but it's been attack versus defense, basically. And, you know, if Tottenham, I would like to say Tottenham are defending well, but they're still giving up quite a lot of chances. It's just Man United haven't capitalized on them. But they can't keep doing this. They can't keep doing this.
What do you think is going through Casemiro's mind right now? That pay bump.
I think he's rather play Champions League football than the money.
He's thinking, bro, I was meant to get my bonus, bro. I ain't getting my bonus if we don't win this. man, I'd already planned to buy something with that money still.
We're cussing someone.
Imagine, and that's a week, you know. And that's a week.
That's mad.
Oh, look, there you go, Dan. So I told you, once it gets to that period, they're defending the lead. They are defending the lead, understandably. But
yeah, you don't want to be stupid and go gung ho, do you? Which is what they usually do.
You need an outlet. You can't not just keep defending. You need an outlet, right? You need the outlet. So what I would do is I'd look for, even if one of my attacking right backs or left back, I'll bring on a Jed Spence and say, look, if you win it, carry out the pitch, try and win us something. All right, we just need the energy to take it away from them. Now, The other thing as well is, I suppose, like before the game ends, let's just speculate and say Tottenham win this. What does that mean? What does that mean for the Premier League? What does it mean for Man United? What does it mean for Tottenham?
Well, it means Tottenham can just say that they've got a hoodoo off their back and they've got a European trophy. You know what I'm saying? If they win, if Man United don't win this is they're the biggest losers of the whole season. It's just terrible. It's just, man would say to you, oh, no one don't remember who finished second, but they definitely remember this season for Man United. 16th or 17th. They're definitely going to be remembered.
Can they still? Can they still do that? Can it still be 17th? Hold on.
Yeah.
It's only one more game.
Tottenham don't even care if they win this. They'll play kids the next game. They're not even business. Everybody's drunk and partying. Everything's finished. But boy, what does it do for the Prem? Like, it's dead, isn't it? It's poor. It's poor. Why can these teams play out in Europe but can't play in their own league? It's a shambles. But the game's not over. I reckon Man United can still score. And the way Tottenham are playing, it's extremely defensive. And they're not pressing. They're just trying to hold shape.
If Man United win the next game and Wolves and West Ham lose, Man United will be 14th.
Okay. Does it make it?
No.
It makes it a little bit better. It makes it a little bit better.
It does.
The problem with their next game. The problem with their next game
Villa
is that they're playing Villa, who need to win for Champions League position, right? And also,
that was a good cross by
the other thing as well is it's so hard to motivate yourself after such a big loss, and also when there's nothing to play for. Like, we like to think that they want to play to get to 14, but it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't. It's like Liverpool. They've won the league, It doesn't
Yeah.
matter if you finish on 90 points or the points that you've won the league with.
Yeah,
It
currently
doesn't
got,
matter. It's hard to be motivated when there's nothing on the
You can
line,
see it.
and that's why,
It's irritating.
like, it's going to be a struggle for Man United to kind of. And I said to my friend who's a Villa fan, I said, look, if Man United win, you're going to win the game. If Man United lose, you're going to win the game. Oh my days! Solanke's managed to beat a player. Son gets there, unlucky.
He tried to grab Euro like that, wouldn't have been a foul.
Dodgy card. Do you know who's been excellent? Dorgu. He's been excellent.
This actual game.
Yeah, he's been excellent.
Tiny said Tottenham just gonna park the bus. So they should.
That's what they've been doing. They've been doing it for about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
They've been doing it for about 20 minutes. There's no point.
Why not?
Exactly. They've been doing it for 20 minutes. But the thing is, as I was saying, is like you can't. It's a lot of pressure to absorb. It's a massive, massive risk.
Yeah.
But boy, if it pays off, then no one will tell you anything.
And that would be European Cup. They'll get a cup.
So for me, what it means for everything is, I think, for me, I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters what place you finish in the league if you win, because like success isn't measured by those things. No, I'm being honest, right? 1 second, right?
Renz is confused with what bars you're about to spit right now.
Right? I just think that people don't, like, fans do not measure things by those things. They measure it by like what cups you win. They're like, we won a cup, so it doesn't matter where we finish, right? It doesn't matter. Now, putting context to it is, you've had a terrible season, and this thing is covering over that terrible season.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's like, you go on a night out, you get robbed, you lose your money, you lose your car keys, you lose your door keys, but you manage to pull a bird, right? You pulled a bird, so it sounds like
where should you jump on your back?
It sounds like a decent, right?
You cannot go in your house.
But you still have a problem now. You still got a problem you got to deal with, because it just glosses over the problem. Now, what I think this means is, I think that we have to remember, this means more to Tottenham than it means to Man U. If Man U win this, it's just another European trophy. They've won it before. If Tottenham win this, it's the best night of their lives. Like, it's like with Crystal Palace winning a trophy, because they no one has seen it happen. Like, they've won. This would be their second trophy in the Premier League era. Second. Right? So it means so much. Being in Champions League, you don't have to win Europe.
What else have they won?
What's that? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. But the thing is
the Audi Cup.
Yeah. Sorry.
Whatever. Don't even bring them up. Them full cups. Hey, listen. The Intertoto Cup is ahead of the Audi Cup, right?
Yeah.
You get me? Emirates Cup is higher than the Audi Cup. But anyway, right? The thing is it means so much to them for it to mean. You don't have to win Europa League to finish in Champions League. Like, you don't have to, right? Oh, Tottenham just had a chance, right? But it's fallen to the wrong person. Danso at the back post, he's whipped it in, and he just couldn't get onto it. But it doesn't mean anything, right? It doesn't mean anything. What it means is that if there is a chance for them to do something, right, with their cabinet, and say, finally we have a trophy, like, brilliant, it's there, and it's a respectable trophy. But for Man United not winning this is actually cataclysmic, because of the money that they lose out on. It's not just the embarrassment of where you finish in the league, it's the money that they lose out on, where they're in such a dire position, such a dire financial position. The people that they
make some savings though. They get to cancel their barbecue, don't they?
But do you know what? Yeah,
they'll do the barbecue.
More money. Every time that they're not in the Champions League, they lose money off their Adidas deal.
Big
Oh,
time.
really?
Yeah.
Big time.
Well, yeah, if you didn't know, they're not doing an open bus tour. Instead, they're doing a barbecue at Carrington, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shocking.
They have to bring their
What
own
does that do
food.
for the fans, though? That's crazy.
It's bring your own bottle at Carrington.
Bring your own bottle, bring your own cutlery,
Underbird and Cisco.
and bring your own seasoning as well.
Yeah, you gotta bring your own seasoning.
Seasoning? Half them in there.
That's
I can't see Ratcliffe shelling out for any seasoning, bro.
Okay,
Xerxes. Oh, great feet. Oh, it's a block. They are dying for the
What
cause.
is he
There
doing?
is it's just over 3 minutes left of normal time.
Wow, it's a wrap.
And Tottenham are defending.
Tottenham are gonna win.
They're defying. No, the game is not done until it's done. Now you've got Harry Maguire. He's moved up top. All right. They are throwing everything and the kitchen sink at Vicario's doing the right thing, catching the ball and relaxing.
What's his name? Romero. He is
Romero's a
passing
lively.
Maguire.
He's just shouting. Him and Maguire, they're shouting at each other.
Boy. Representing. This must be the most neutral podcast going.
So no United, no Spurs fans.
Yeah,
on
no
it.
United, bro. What's going on? My man strategically. Sorry.
Pretty evident, isn't it?
Okay, now yellow card to Harry Maguire. Flashing with Romero. They've gone for a challenge and he's won. And now it's all about losing their head. Romero's going to milk this injury, take as long as he wants. All right. It will be added on added time, but the point is that it's going to slow the game down. It's going to frustrate the team. If I'm being honest, I've not seen.
He's going to get his wish. He
said, "No, it's not a wish." He said it. He said it's a fact.
The second season, he always wins something in the second season.
You did say that.
Yeah.
You did, to be
He's
fair.
moving like Buckstar.
It's just who we are, mate. It's just who we are, mate. I'm not a clown. Not a clown.
That was funny. That was so funny.
Do you know what? It's mad as well because it's the team that's beating you as well.
The team that's beating you is lower than you in the league and lost.
Gray is coming on.
Tiny said, enough stalling tactics. He must be upset right now. I wonder how he's.
Listen, I don't want to hear any.
Easier to be on the pod.
I don't want to hear any Man United fan complain about stalling tactics. Yeah, for years we saw Fergie. Yeah, for years. Now you know what it's like.
Listen, stalling tactics is a part of football. Anyone who's winning at this point will do the same thing. Like we can't really.
You should have scored long time before anybody could do that to you.
Do you know
what?
Yeah.
You know what?
Hurry up. So they
Man said second season. It's true though. Yeah, now Tiny said he's good. He said he's
oh
okay.
My days.
Right,
Jed Spence, Archie Gray coming on. My God, I think he heard me. I think Ange heard me. He must have said, "You know what, mate? I'm gonna make those subs, mate. I'm gonna make those subs."
He said you'll play some.
Yeah, but he has to. If he's got the subs to make, then then obviously that helps with the time, innit?
Cool. I reckon there'll be at least
United need they need another Leon enter this night, man. Otherwise, it's going to be all over for them.
If it happens, it's going to be a mad thing, and then they'll go on.
Yeah,
to win.
I think so as well. If they do that,
if they score one,
it'll be crushing.
Okay, 90 minutes now. How much added time do they have?
They're not even showing it. This is a scam.
And he's defending.
Saying how much added time there is.
He said, "Kill the clock."
Don't have confirmation of how much added time there is. That is crazy.
That's weird.
7 minutes.
Tottenham have the ball high at the pitch. Is that a foul? 7 minutes. Wow.
There has to be one player that's good enough to run
7
through
minutes.
a bagger man. Pause. There must be. Sorry. I know. I wasn't thinking.
This is where we're waiting for moments. Cool. Everyone is slowing it down. Who is slowing it? There's a ref is marching over to the bench.
Oh,
Someone is gonna get a yellow card. He's pointing at someone. It looks like he's pointing.
Commentator said he's got he's
Is he
given
going?
a card, yellow card to someone.
Lindelof.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it Lindelof or
There's a
Johnny Evans?
nobody
He's
in
giving
it.
it to
You can't even
Lindelof.
remember man's name.
Because Lindelof was shouting at the fourth official. But yes,
Casemiro is going to be pissed because he's going to look at his payslip next week and realize it
100
could have been
bags
way
down.
more.
100
He might
bags
just
it
go
could have been.
Saudi and just get it.
Yeah. Anyway. But could you imagine staying at Man United where you're comfortable? You don't have to move yards, don't have to do nothing, and just watch your money climb.
Cool. So we've got just over 5 minutes left, including that injury time.
I think it's done.
No, man,
It's never done until it's done. And the ball's gone to the back post. What have you done?
I will miss it.
So, how comes Kobe Manu was not playing?
He came out. New trim. All right. Dallas floated it to the back post. And okay. So Harry Maguire's got on the end of it, but he never got a good connection.
Ooh,
Under a lot of pressure from Danso, to be honest.
Jeez, 5 minutes left. And Man United will be the guys to let these guys get a trophy. That's the shame. The Bears balling.
There's someone crying already. Oh,
crying.
Balling.
What are you
Who's crying?
Balling.
You know when your mum says go get the belt.
Yeah. So hold on a minute. Man United, yeah. Hold on a minute.
See, when it's Arsenal Watchalong, you get Man United man in here ready to chat.
Boy.
Do you know that
I
Man United?
can't be happy about this. I cannot be happy about this, but it is. I mean, I would say so far, I can't say that Tottenham deserved it. I'd say they've worked hard enough for it, and
we're fortunate enough to take the goal.
And Man, yeah,
they just wanted it more. They wanted it more than United, I think. United in the first half weren't interested in. You know what I mean?
I'm saying it now. They ain't gonna score. Listen to this, yeah. In the league, yeah, Tottenham, Man United, and Ipswich Town have the same stats over the last 5 games, which is 4 losses and 1 draw. Not even Southampton got worse than that.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what to make out of it, man. This is
excellent pass, him. Fernando.
Ooh, look at this. Whoever that was.
Oh my days. How did they clear that? Great delivery by Diallo in between the defenders, as you should be. The defenders recovered and headed that ball out. There was 2 players behind waiting to nod that in. I can't believe it.
No matter what, Casemiro's going to look at his payslip and be pissed.
Oh, it's out to Fernando. Fernandez. Why do I keep saying Fernando?
Oh, that was
great
poor.
Coverage. The ball comes straight back out. All right, he sets it up. He cuts it back to Garnacho. Is on the ball again. Good. Euro. What is he going to do?
Oh, no.
And he hits the ball way over and wastes more time. Now, there's going to be fights in Bilbao.
Of course.
Be
haven't you seen what's been going on anyway?
Yes,
that's what I put in the group. I put something in the group to say that this is how they're moving, and the reason why Tiny was going to be late. Now you know what I'm talking about. Now you understand.
Boy, so you got there's literally 2 minutes left. All right, Amarin is moving up and down.
He knows that he is packing his luggage tonight.
Yeah, right. I'm not gonna lie. Like.
Yes, yeah, definitely. And guess what? Guess what? It means that they might not sack Ange. I think that this could work out well.
They won't.
Let them not. Let them not.
No way.
Spurs fans have had enough of him as well. Trust me on that.
He has to stay.
He
has to stay.
Cross into the box. Hit very deep.
Who's that?
Oh! Drops down.
He said no penalty. He said no penalty.
Is it a penalty? It looked like there was a small foul in the box. Not too sure if it's a penalty though, but they'll probably review it. It's a very last minute. That would be extremely harsh if it happens. So far, nothing has happened. They're playing on. The ball's gone out. We've entered the final minute of injury time. All right, they're playing over on the edge. Get the ball in. All right. Fernandez on the edge, cuts back onto his right, but he's shielded very well by Archie Gray. Ball's gone back out. Oh my days. Header on target, cleared. 30 seconds left, and Tottenham will be European champions of Europa League.
European champions.
When you're hearing clearances like that happening, you know what time it is, isn't it?
Oh, the ball's in the box. They've got about 20 seconds left. They've probably got about one more chance. And it clears. All right, out to Fernandez. He hasn't shot every time. He's clipped it back in. Xerxes is there, but he doesn't win the ball. All right, about 10 seconds left. They've got a final corner. The keeper will come up.
Man.
Onana will come up. We know that he's coming up. This is the last chance they have. The last possible chance they have to save it. It was Luke Shaw who headed the ball back towards Vicario. He palms it away. Pause nicely. All right. Now, very last chance. Is everyone up? Is everyone up? Yes. Onana's free at the back post. He's free at the back post. All right.
Blow the whistle.
It needs a good delivery. They can't blow the whistle. They can't. Not while the attacking move is happening.
I can't
Not while the attacking move. They cross the ball in. It's a decent cross. Good header, but it's falling out overhead. And it's onto the side netting.
Tottenham knows it's over.
Have looked like they've just done it, and they're about to win Europa League. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Overhead. I can't believe that. Two people went for the overhead. Casemiro. Casemiro went for the overhead. And
my money.
They've done it. The whistle hasn't been blown, but it will when he kicks the ball. It will when he kicks the ball. I cannot believe this.
Undefeated in Europe. Undefeated in Europe.
And they're crying. And they've won it. They've won it. It's over. It's official. Tottenham have won Europa League.
Man, we're talking about the treble earlier.
Europa League.
This is where I turned my TV off because I ain't watching Tottenham celebrating nothing.
Come on.
Tell you now.
Come on.
The way Man United man has moved.
It's second season, mate. Second season, mate. It's just how we are, mate.
He actually did it. Man,
I don't need to see nothing. I don't need to see nothing. They won it. Okay, now they keep hands, and we can cook some Man United fans for being so bad. Tiny, man.
Yeah. Sorry, mate.
Man, you're gonna hate me. You're gonna hate me. I'm just letting you know from now.
All I'm saying, right? There's a couple things I have to say. So first of all, right, is there are managers that have done worse, done the same format and got sacked, right? I had this conversation on the pod earlier on saying, right, is Amarin, is he likely to get sacked? Can he get sacked? And I was like, nah, man, give him time, give him players, give him all these other things. And now he got to the final. And now I'm like, can he get sacked? Will he get sacked?
You know why I'm saying no? Because they are penny pinching right now. Do you know how much they have to pay him if they get rid of him?
Do you know why I think he won't get sacked? Because he didn't want to come he wanted to come at the start of this season. He didn't want to come. He did. He said he wanted to wait. Man was trying to not. He didn't want to come.
It's a bittersweet feeling, you know. Like Spurs winning something is very annoying. But Man United.
Tiny, if you're watching this, it's about 2 hours. Clip that bit.
What the man saying?
I don't want any hours. I don't want the clip. I just want that clip for that part.
That part.
That part.
Clip that part, guys. Can you help me with the minute? Clip
Nah.
that.
You know what? I'll be honest with you.
That one's gonna make about 1,000 views.
Also, they should also.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You lot. I might have to leave this. I might have to leave this pod early because I've got some Man United fans I need to speak to. I need to have a conversation with. And say, hello, I'm calling from your bank.
What's the other Don's name? What's his name? Where's Kizzle? Is Kizzle around?
I need to hear from them. I need to. Because there was a lot of talk. A lot of talk.
This win, we are officially done.
And this is why, right? This is why the reality is the position we're in is always better than this position because you might win, you might lose. And if you lose, the thing is that our season could have been better. But you lost and your season was terrible. Right? At least if you were on top, you were never in the race. You were never in the race. You were never challenging, and it just kept them falling off and falling off and falling off and falling off.
Did you know? Sorry, go on.
No, I said the reason why that's bad is because you fell off not knowing you was going to end up here. You didn't know you was going to end up here. It's not like you qualified for the final at the beginning of the season. You're like, I don't really care.
It's like I was telling Tiny. It's like they were starving and someone threw them a slice of pizza, bro, and they dropped it. They didn't even catch it. They dropped it and had to just look at it on the floor and stay hungry. That's what it was like.
For Spurs to win. Sorry, I'm not meant to talk about that stuff, but 70-1.
I don't know about all that stuff, man. But
yeah, me neither. But still, that's peak. Yeah, erase that bit anyway. We can edit that. But my God, I don't know what the stats are right now. I don't know what the stats.
It's mad, you know. Imagine the team. You say the team can't win anything, and you're the team to lose to them to make them win something. How shameful! Man, telling me about the biggest brand and all the talk that's been going around about so many finals and so many what did man say? Second, who remembers who was second? Man, don't even remember what they're saying.
Well, people can say who remembers who was second. I can say
you're missing the point.
Go on.
If Tottenham won, who came second?
Oh yeah,
still another.
I want man to still get better for second place.
So, Buckster, you sure that you wouldn't swap? Yeah.
Hell no. Nah. Nah. Listen, I've never in my life seen my team finish a season in 16th, 17th in my life. I don't want to start. I'm not scrolling to look where my team is in the league. It's not happening, bro.
Amen.
Do you know what? I want my team to aspire to do better. I know that they've been in the Europa League before, but they've never been in the Europa League with only Europa League teams. They've been in the Europa League when Champions League teams have come in to the group. Yeah, and it was a different competition then. Do you get what I'm saying? It was a bit harder. Pause. Do you get what I'm trying to say? This competition, flat out easy.
You know what? To be fair, I was thinking that as well. They didn't have the teams dropping into the Man City would have been one of them teams as well, you know.
Right, but check this out. Also, so this competition is from 33rd place to 64th. That's the tier of European level in this group.
Wow.
Tell me it's not facts. The first tier is Champions League. So this tier is from 33 to 64. Do you know why they play the champion? Do you know why they play on a Wednesday? Do you know why they played on a Wednesday today?
What?
Because Europa League's on Thursday, so they're letting them know that the winners, this is the feeling of how to play on a Wednesday. You know, Champions League.
Okay. Well, that's going to hurt Man United even more, isn't it? They're the taste of playing on a Wednesday. Back to Thursday next season, mate.
Man United play nothing.
European football, Man
United they're going to be in. You know when the League Cup starts at round 2.
Yes,
they're going to be playing against Tamworth. They're going to play Tamworth. Oh
God! We're not even going to be in the competition yet. Man United will be.
You know what's mad as well? You see, like Man United are talking about if they won, they would have been in Champions League. In the Champions League, they've been terrible when they've been in it recently. Like,
Oh, they were
remember last
awesome.
season, their campaign was terrible.
They were
They were
bottom of the
awful.
group.
Terrible. Like,
How can a team
First
below
time in
you?
the
Hold on,
Champions
wait. How can a team below you beat you? The team that's lost 21. How did they win the Europa League? I don't.
What time
Who
is
did
it?
that?
2:05. How many wins Tottenham this season? How many times has Tottenham beat Man United this season?
4 times. That's the first
What?
time in their
Count the
history they've
fingers.
ever been beat by someone 4 times in a
Damn.
single campaign.
2:06.
Damn.
Now trying to get.
Damn, Daniel.
Oh man, the worst thing is the cooking is just starting. It's not gonna be over. Trust me.
Yeah. It's the
Listen.
simmer. It's the pan simmer.
Tomorrow, I'm going to meet some Man United fans at work. I'm like,
Nah, they're not going well.
I'm just thinking going back to the last 2 days. Imagine a team that's in 16th laughing at us for finishing second again, and then going and bottling it in the final like this.
They got Champions League next season. Don't worry, Bugstar. It doesn't matter. Champions League next season. What? We've had a better season than you.
Yeah.
They don't got no European, nothing.
But you know what? That's good for them, though. You know why that's good for Man U, though. You know what's good is that they won't have a big squad, so they can't afford to play in Champions League and Europe and stuff like that. They will benefit from it. They will benefit. Like,
what was he saying?
So,
what was he saying? All this not.
So I reckon they'll benefit from it. They'll be able to say that, you know what, we're trimming our squad. We've done what we needed to do. We're balancing the books. Cool.
Why don't you just make an appearance instead of commenting?
I have a question. Ratcliffe, yeah, is he happy with this? Because he ain't got to pay Casemiro now. Yeah, he hasn't got to do his barbecue. He's saving a few pennies.
Listen, he's buying out P45s now. P60s up. He's done. He's writing them. He's filling them in.
Counting on that money. He was counting on that money still.
He had them in envelopes already. He was just posting it. But
to be fair, how much more money do you win the Europa than losing? Because obviously you get money for being in the final. So let's
put it this way. Let's put it this way. I was reading yesterday that the winners of the Europa League earn a lot less, and I can't remember the figures now, than we did playing in the semi-final of the Champions League.
Yeah.
And it's a big gap. It's a big gap.
The money that was made from finishing second eclipses the Europa money for 16th or 17th. Anyway, that money alone.
But it's not just the prize money, it's the access. Now you're in Champions League, it guarantees a certain amount of money throughout the campaign. So, like, just getting... I wasn't even talking about that.
I was just talking about the money you receive from the Premier League for your position.
Yeah.
That's all I was talking about there.
Yeah. Imagine that. Who's that you that left us to go United? Imagine being him. He could have got games. We had no centre forward, and instead he went United. Now look at them.
Cheetah Obi Martin would have been starting. He would have started some games. He would have played. He would have got some goals. I reckon he would have got some goals.
He must be a United fan. He must be. Because why else would you go?
Money.
No, money.
We offered him what they offered.
No,
you don't know that.
They offered more. They offered more.
I don't know. That's what I heard. We matched it, and he turned it down. That's what I heard.
Yeah, I heard that. But tomorrow's another day. What's the plan for tomorrow?
I don't know, man. Tiny, you might want to go on a little holiday from the group chat. I know that much.
Well, I mean,
you're not gonna like me.
But you know what? It makes sense. Do you know what? Like when it comes to the crunch, you get what I'm saying? Man can sit behind a keyboard and type, but when it comes to showing your face, I was here when my team lost. I was here. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I was live and direct.
Yeah, but there's a glitch in the matrix. There was like it's something happened. You can't make it.
The whole game came and typing warrior.
He knew after all the big talk that me and him would be having, he couldn't come on there and lose.
I can't rate that.
That's what it is. Tiny, I'm sorry, you're my brother and all that, but I'm going to be cooking you for a couple of days at least, bro.
I'm talking any Man United fan in particular. Like, I'm sure there's 2 in the group, and no one showed up for their team. I heard bare chat about my team. Bare chat. Beer chat. I can't hear anything now.
Okay.
But yeah, man.
He said, "Nah, I'm here for it." Okay, that's good. Good to hear. You're actually not. You're lying, but okay.
Yeah, well, I'm signing out, man. I've got
Everyone, have a good one.
blessings.
What an amazing
good one.
day. What an amazing day.
Lilywhite, double
Don't
bass,
trip.
Nika.
Blessings, gents. Yeah, that was very interesting and extremely smoky.
Still live. Still live.